Yo, Inteleon is so cool, bro. And it has gained my respect, in new ways, man. And I'm not talking about the critical hit, boosting, sniper, all that crap. Focus energy sniper set, which is mainly known for, that thing is very powerful. Of course, getting critical hits and being that fast and just, you know, it's just really good with that set. But I'm talking about Specs Inteleon here. Specs Inteleon. Yes, I'll use the Specs Inteleon along with Specs Sandy Shocks and OU, and they've done me quite some success, man. They're not bad. They're not bad mons, man. But man, I've underestimated the power of this thing. I mean, I looked at the stats, right? I seen base 120 speed along with base 125 special attack. I'm like, hold on, that could definitely work in OU because OU is all about hyper offense and speed and power. So I just decided, you know what, I'm just throw specs on it like I do everything else, and just click button. So um, as you can see, this team, it does have some defensive cores in Moltres, who is special defensive. And I think I have defensive iron treads. I've invested in some EVs and defensive treads, and also Zamamenta is a good mid ground. It's kind of a bulky offense, man. Depending on what set you run, of course. Me, when I run Zamamenta, I always like to invest in its defense and HP. I just want to get the most out of its ability as well as iron defense. I feel like it's unbreakable. And of course, I gotta invest into its special defense as well because it's also definitely bulky. So my opponent, he has an annoying team over there, bulky offense plus guard, and let's get into it. So turn around, I lead shocks. So I'm like, okay, if I lead shocks on, let's pause here. I'm like, okay, if I lead shocks, the reason I lead shocks is because, okay, if he leads Tusk, I can hit it with a powerful. I could probably knock it out with an Earth Power, or in fact, I could Terra Blast Ice and just knock it out. If you wanted to lead Garg to set up rocks, then of course it's self-explanatory. If you wanted to lead Zapdos for whatever reason, I could Volt Switch. Pretty much, Sandy Shocks can absorb a hit without taking too much damage. That's why I chose it as a great lead. As you can see, I get a critical hit with the Volt Switch, and seeing that critical hit didn't even do half, I could only assume that this Hooper here is either AV or Spadefly invested. So let's see. I will switch out. I bring up my Moltres as he goes for a powerful knockoff. Gets a critical hit, returns, and just knocks my leftovers right off, which is kind of annoying. I'm not even going to hold you. So he goes for the Thunderbolts. I bring in Trez. Sorry about the animations being off. This fucking phone sucks. I'm sorry. Like, this phone was literally like trash. So I just bring out Inteleon. I'm like, okay, I'm in a good position here because now, hold on, because I missed my Hydro Pump there. That's kind of whack. Now, the reason I brung out Inteleon on the Tusk, because I'm like, okay, he's not going to attack immediately. He's either going to do one or two things here. He's probably going to set up rocks or maybe double into Hooper. I don't know. I just knew I had to bring in Inteleon here, and I could have got off a big hit on the Scizor, but lucky for him, I missed the Hydro Pump. So let's continue. So I land a second one, knock his ass right out, and he brings out Garg. Now I'm like, okay, I know Garg is going to tear water or something like that, so I bring out Treads. Just so I can rapid spin and get rid of these rocks. They're kind of annoying. And I think I set up my own as well. Yeah, I just rapid spin. And I think here I'm probably going to go hard back out to Inteleon to get another hit, but I actually go Moltres. Moltres makes sense. It's a good play. It could be a sack. So bring out Moltres. I go for the Roost because, you know what, I really didn't need to do that. But seeing that he does have Zamamenta, I guess it is pretty useful. So double bounce Specs, Sandy Shocks, and it goes down. It goes down in the H-Town, baby, because I Terra Ice and I knock him out. Now, the reason I did that is because, all right, at this point, his Hoopa is weakened. He terrored with his guard, so he burnt his terror. I ain't got to expect no, shenanigans. I might as well terror myself and get rid of the Zapdos. Zapdos was a problem to this team, as you can see. Nobody on this team can really deal with it. So I just know how to get rid of that. And once I did that, I opened up the gateway for Inteleon to do monstrous things. So he brings out Garg here. Of course, I just go treads again. I know Salk here is coming out. I think I don't know if I set up rocks here. I don't think I set up rocks at any point in this game. I think I just rapid spin again. Yeah, just get rid of rocks. And I'm gonna go down to the Garg. Now here I should bring out my Rillaboom because it's free. Choice Banded Woodhammer is free, and that's gonna pretty much seal the deal as he does bring out the Zamamenta. It still takes half, which is amazing. And this thing is probably Choice Banded. I know Choice Band Zamamenta is very common nowadays. I go Moltres. He predicts that. Very good double up on my opponent's part and goes hard guard. Forces me to go back out into Rillaboom. But this is bad for him because now if Zamamenta switches in, doesn't have the defense boost, it could die. I kill Tusk. I kill whatever comes in, pretty much. That's exactly what I do. I kill the Tusk. I take Rocky Hemorrhage plus Recoil plus Salk here. And I'm just like, shit, that was a lot to swallow there. So I go out to my own Zamamenta to 1v1 his because I'm like, all right, you can't beat my Zamamenta. You literally can't beat my Zamamenta. And I just start standing up here. It's pretty much raps. And it's so funny because his body press is going to do jack shit compared to my body press. And yeah, that's not banded poses Zamamenta as we could see. So I just set on right up because I'm like, you know what can you do to me? He can't really touch his Zamamenta. Yeah, that's the most damage he's getting. As opposed to my 29. So I only get a few points more damage. It's not really nothing crazy, but little does he know, the more I go down, the more... Oh, he gets a critical hit because I was Resto Chesto on that Zamamenta, but he gets a crit and knocks me down, and then he fucking just dog walks my team here at this point. I think did I lose this? I bring out Inteleon. Inteleon goes down. Oh God. So this wasn't an Inteleon showcase. I actually got played here because he fucking everybody. The craziest play happened here. The craziest play. Hold on. Pause. So I get a critical hit back. In this moment, in that very moment, I remember exactly. I was like, I need a critical hit here. Give me a critical hit because that's the only way that's justifiable. He got a lucky critical hit. On my Zamamenta, I was going to rest and sweep his dumbass. But of course, he ended up critting me. So I'm like, I need a crit here. I need a crit. I was really hoping for that crit, and I fucking got it. It took out the Zamamenta at +4. At +6, I mean. So that's amazing. So now this game, it's pretty much wraps. Rillaboom pretty much cleans up along with my specs guy. So yeah, it's over. It's over. Sandy Shocks wraps his game up. And yeah, I really wanted to showcase Inteleon though. I thought Inteleon was gonna go off here, but it didn't really do anything. I think that's next game it goes off. The next battle I'm about to show. So yeah, he hits me up. I get the paralysis. He ends up not moving. It's just crazy hacks happen this game. And that's it. That's all she wrote. So just pretty fun match there. And yeah, Sandy Shocks is so good. I don't see why it doesn't get used more often. It actually can do very well in OU, considering that it's naturally bulky, it's fast, it's a ground type. It's really good. It's really, really good. Let me see if I can get another one. Sorry about this, guys. You